Hey, sweeties. I've been wanting to say this. Um, this is what a trans woman looks like. Beard and all. I feel that um, I'm male and I'm female. I'm somatically male. Behavior, personality, emotions, and sexuality, very female. Um, and that is the trans condition. That is the genderqueer condition. Um, I think it's biological. I've been convinced by the research, but you never know when new research will come out. But I'm convinced for now. Um, One of the big things I believe is that all trans people share this biology of somatic one sex and behaviorally the other. I don't think that transsexuals are any different than me. So I'm a trans woman who um, has chosen not to transition in any way. I'd almost say no modification in the sense that I'm not even doing electrolysis. Um, but I got my ears pierced, so there is some modification. You could argue whether my eyeliner is a modification and whether my lipstick is a modification. Or even learning how to condition my hair is a modification. But um, I I think this is a good way to be. Um, I feel that I am being accepted much the way that I desire to be accepted. My femininity is being accepted. And not only in San Francisco, but also I'm actually living out in the countryside in Northern California. Up here I'm feeling accepted as well. Um, I police myself, and I'd like to go out sexier sometimes. I'd like to put on some tights sometimes. That's not happening. I'm not doing that. But people more or less know. Women are open to me in the same way that I desired, and one of the reasons that I desired to transition to be female is to be treated as female, as a woman by other women. Um, but I've kind of realized I don't have to claim femaleness in order to get that, to be treated the way I want to be treated. Um, I feel like I'm doing a lot of good for the trans cause by being out here, by being open. I feel like what I'm doing, it's an experiment. I don't know who else has done it. I'm sure I'm not the first, but I've never run across any traces that they've left behind. But I feel that what I'm doing can bridge the position of the feminine gay males, um, who in this way of speaking would also be trans women to some extent. Um, the word woman would probably be very offensive to most of them, but they share a biology with us. They share a biology with me and with the transsexual women. We are all the same biologically. We make different cultural decisions. Um, Transsexuals tend to go towards this pole of passing as somatic females, stealth, um, and I think it's bad for our cause, the passing and the stealth. Whether you choose to use a frame in which you are female, okay, fine. You can have that label of female. The gay men the feminine gay men will definitely choose the label male. You know, that's very important in gay culture from what I've seen, even for drag queens, that, you know, that not ever be discussed. But we're all really the same. We really are. Um, I guess I just wanted to say I think this is the way of the future. This just being trans women in our own bodies, with our body hair, with our deep voices, um, just to show the world what it really means to be born behaviorally female. I think that the emphasis on hormones and surgery has kind of derailed our cause. Um, that a lot of people react to that rather than to just this thought of, of behavior sex being crossed. Cross sex doesn't get anywhere near as much resistance as the passing, you know, as the transitioning with hormones and surgery, and then, you know, making this truth claim to femaleness, and meeting that truth claim with victimization if that truth claim is not validated. So, you know, one last thing on this subject is that I think that when trans women make a truth claim to femaleness, to authentic femaleness, to real femaleness, they're legitimizing their femaleness, but they're also delegitimizing my womanness, the extent to which I'm behaviorally female. They're not only saying I am the same as women born women, whatever the hell you want to call it, but they're also saying I am different and I claim a difference from Jasper, from crossdressers, from gay men, from anyone who does not take up this label of female. So it's a complex situation. So I hope that was a little bit uplifting and positive. That was my intention. It's a really wonderful day here and the sun is shining, and I think I'll go out and enjoy it. Bye bye.